Finally, after all these years, I'll get to meet my fated one. I wonder if they'll remember their past life. Or me. I hope they at least remember me. It'll make this all so much easier. Oh, they're at the cafe. Perfect. I was hoping I could show up after them. After all, I'm not the person they think they'll be meeting. I'll be there soon, my dear. Very soon. There they are. Excuse me, are you waiting for someone? Now, sit back down. You wouldn't want to make a scene. Judging by your reaction, it seems you remember me. I haven't heard that name in a long time. That's right, it's me, Bera, the woman you killed in your past life. I'm glad you remember. I only recalled my previous life's memories a few years ago, but since then, I've been dedicated to hunting you down. The internet makes things easier, but it still took some time. When I found out where you worked, I immediately applied for a job. Yeah, I didn't get past the interview. Underqualified, if you can believe it. So instead, I decided to see if I could find you on any dating apps. That suited my purpose better anyway. That's right, I catfished you. I knew if you had memories of your past life, you'd never agree to go out with me. That's why I had to use photos of another woman. Someone beautiful, but not too beautiful that you'd get suspicious. I think it's pretty obvious why I set this up. Ever since I regained my memories, there hasn't been a single day that I didn't think of you. I remember so clearly the look on your face as you plunged that blade into me. It almost feels like fate, today being the anniversary of my death. I want you to marry me. I know, it might be a bit soon, but... Why? Why wouldn't I want to? Are you kidding? I was one of the strongest warriors in my homeland. Thousands fought against me and fell. But you clever little fox, you bested me when I believed myself to be unbeatable. You showed me how I could still fall to cunning tactics, not just violence. Although the stabbing was still pretty violent. Revenge? Don't be ridiculous. When I was a fighter, I always knew I could only fall in love with someone who could be my equal on the battlefield. As my strength grew, I feared that no one would ever be good enough for me. I was elated to find out I was wrong, but I only found out as I was dying. How tragic. But most people don't have their last sight be someone so beautiful. I mean you, of course. This new life hasn't done anything to diminish your beauty. I dare say you look even more radiant, now that you're not trying to survive a battlefield. Yes, exactly as I said. I want to marry you. Unfortunately, things here are different from our old world. Apparently, a simple declaration of love and a marriage proposal is being too forward here. People are expected to date and get to know each other. As expected. I don't blame you for falling in line with social customs. If I have to win you over through romance, I will. Although it'll be my greatest battle yet. But rest assured, I haven't lost my warrior spirit. You haven't agreed. Isn't that what the whole getting to know each other thing is for? Of course, you do know me, as Bera, the great warrior, the woman you lured into a trap and killed without a second thought. But that was the old me. Obviously, I'm no longer a warrior. That's too difficult in this world. Can't exactly take down a tank with a warhammer. It's all shooting and explosions. So different from our old world, it's almost unbelievable. But I refuse to give up hope just because I can't fight like I once did. I always felt like something was missing in my life. But once I remembered my past, remembered you, I knew what the problem was. Clearly, I need to marry you. So let's get started on this dating business. You need to get to know the new me. It's not quite as glamorous as being a great warrior, but hopefully I can sway you. As you already know, my name is Paige now. I didn't make up a fake name for my profile. That was real. Pretty much everything but the pictures was. Of course, I can understand why you think I'm lying, but I'll prove it to you. While I can no longer fight the way I once did, I never lost my desire for strength. But in this world, I get more out of helping others become strong, rather than just lording my strength over them. Exactly. So you did read my profile. I became a personal trainer. I help the weaklings that I would have crushed in my past life become stronger. For some reason, it makes me happy to see others reach their goals. I'm such a different person than I was before. And I want you to see that. There, I told you about myself. Now how about you return the favor? Yes, I already know what you do for work, but I want to hear you explain it. It's so complicated I could barely understand the interview questions. And I began to realize how you defeated me. You're smart, much smarter than me. I want to know what goes on inside that brain of yours. I want to know what sort of person you really are. And above all else, I want to marry you. Pouring my heart out. I'm just being honest. So, will you give me a chance? Then, I'm looking forward to getting to know you. Thank you, Star, for paying the vampire roleplay tax. I'll put in a good word for you at the IRS.